Alright, so tonight I'm back on the Avenger game that I started on my last video. And I wanted to wait before I did anything until I got the 16 megahertz crystal. And my box from China, my box of crystals from China came in. And so I'm going to install a 16 megahertz crystal on this board and see if I can improve the video, the syncing of the video. Is that 60 megahertz? Let's see. Looks like it is. Hard to tell. Yep, 16 megahertz. Okay. So I'm going to slap that, replace the 15 megahertz crystal I have there, and I'll be back. I just want to see if this fixes that. Okay, I've got the 16 megahertz crystal installed, and due to the unfortunate layout of the board, it had to be lifted up just slightly to prevent shorts between 5 volts and other lines, and basically conducting through the case of the crystal. So I've discovered some things now that I've got a stable picture. That's what the picture looks like. These controls here control the picture. You can control the contrast, and let me see if I can. So you can control the contrast with that middle knob. This middle knob moves the graphics around, and this knob here is broke. I didn't realize that. I need to replace it. It's I think it's a 5K, so I need to try to dig up a 5K potentiometer and then see what that does. I'm going to remove that next and then play with that adjustments. So things I still need to do before I can really finish this. I need to program another PROM here, and I need to verify that PROM. And then basically I can start focusing on debugging this. I may not have to replace this just yet. This is going to be a 32 by 8 PROM, so an 82S23 or an 82S123. It required a 23 because it's open collector, but usually you can put in just a regular output device on there. Yeah, so let me pull this and see what I can figure out about that. Okay, so the potentiometer that I removed was 100K, not a 5K. I saw that 50 and I thought it was something, but it's actually 100K. And this one was damaged such that this middle leg, this metal band that goes around is attached to the middle leg, and it had popped up. And I just took my screwdriver and hammered it back down into place, and this thing is actually checking out pretty good. So I'm going to have to reinstall it. I don't have one to replace it with. 100K ohm, I don't have one. So I'll put that back in, and it's working pretty good, so it's probably going to be fine. I'm going to clean up the legs. I'm going to reinstall it, and then we'll try turn the game on again to see what this adjustment actually controls. I'll be back. So I got that 100K pot back in there, and it doesn't appear to do anything. It doesn't appear to affect anything. However, while I was messing around with this, I've noticed some trace damage right here. I need to clean this up and fix some trace damage. And that is going towards that circuit, so maybe it'll have some effect on it. So let me do that and see what that does. Okay, so the board took some trauma here at some time. Something came along and deleted a resistor that was here. It's a 4.7K according to the board layout in the manual. Also ripped a big chunk out of the trace here. But everything else looks like it's okay. So this is back together the way it should be, and I'm gonna power it up and see what happens. See if it makes it. Oh, actually, I gotta plug the board in. Oops, no connector. I'll be back. Okay. Already discussed the repair here. This pot here, it doesn't do anything because this is the game timer. How fast the clock advances. It controls this 555. I finally found it on the schematic. So this is an adjustment for the game clock speed. Well, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Progress has been made. I've got a good solid picture. Did some board repair. Figured out what about the contrast and the pot to control the position. And so some good work has been done here. Still not working, and still doesn't credit up. When I hit the credit button, coin button, it doesn't do anything yet, but it will eventually. We'll just keep trudging at it. So I think that's it for tonight, and there'll be more to come. Thanks.